Reverend John Burwell. Stay with us. We'll have much more right here at WTMA.
And let's take one more phone call. We have one more minute before our break. It's Tim from Mount Pleasant.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, how y'all doing today? Listen, I'm a lifelong listener. I started listening with my mother before I was in elementary school. Charlie Bird Lindsay was on the radio. It was rock and roll back then, and I will never forget my mother cleaning up the house in the morning with Charlie Bird Lindsay on the phone on the radio, and him saying at the end of all of the segments, Charlie Bird Lindsay.
Oh, he was a great one. Charlie Bird is really an institution here in the Low Country. In fact, I think he
belongs
in an institution. Yeah, you beat me with that. And Charlie left us and really started Weasel, didn't he? WEZL,
Yeah.
and just did a terrific job.
He was on QSN, WQSN for years.
They called it the Super Q back then, because I worked for WQSN as well.
Yeah, so I did because they closed down.
Well, there we go. All right, how are we doing on time here, John? Are we okay?
We don't care. It's our birthday. We can do whatever we want to.
That's it. We're going to take a break again. Welcome more of your memories at WTMA with the greats right here. Stay with us.
All right, let's check out that TMA weather forecast.
1250 WTMA's exclusive 5-day forecast.
Got your total weather right here, looking at upper 80s as we make our way through the day today. That's going to be the deal. And some on and off showers and thunderstorms, about a 50% chance, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. For tonight, low 70s, some fog. Tomorrow, partly sunny, 82, a 60% chance. And then Wednesday, mostly cloudy, about 80, with a 30% chance of a shower or thunderstorm. And 20% chance on Thursday, partly sunny, around 85. And then a mixture of sun and clouds Friday, upper 80s. I'm Live 5, Chief Meteorologist Bill Walsh, 1250 WTMA total weather.
Right now, clear sky, 79 degrees at street level, right here at the mighty TMA. TMA News Time, 9:32.
Hi, I'm ABC News' Vic Ratner. Happy birthday to the one station Charleston has depended on for 70 years, WTMA. And thanks for making us at ABC part of your 70-year success story.
WTMA Tiger Radio.
Music Radio TMA. Love will find a way. Masters and Johnson found more than one. But of course, it's a whole other subject. 6:57. I feel like busting loose. Say it. Come on, let me hear y'all say it. Say it. Say it, Rick.
No, I don't want to say it.
Okay, well, that does it for John.
I'll tell you what I will say, though.
Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your company today. Enjoy Rick, who's next on TMA.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's Friday. You know that? That's nice. It's Friday. On WTMA, Charleston, South Carolina, with Rick Tracy.
1250, the best music, WTMA.
All right, folks, we're back. Bill Sharpe, Live 5 News. I'm honored to be asked to help sit in here and be with a bunch of Low Country legends, WTMA legends like Bill Quinn, Booby Nash, Gery London. On the phone, Reverend John Burwell, and the ever-present Terry Allen, the weekend warrior. Kirk Varner calling with us now on the phone. Kirk, how are you?
Oh, man. Did I call into the radio retirement home?
Yeah. Nobody likes the smarty pants, Kirk. Where's my polygrip?
Thank you, Kirk. I love you, too.
What was the question?
Well, it's a little scary, to call into this group of people. And when John puts you on the phone, you think to yourself, I don't know that I can be in the room with this many egos at one time.
Kirk, your ego's bigger now.
That's right. And it's tough, but, somebody has to do it. Kirk, when were you here? And tell us about your experiences.
Bill, I came to work at the mighty TMA in 1972 while a 16-year-old student at North Charleston High School.
Right.
God bless him, John Trenton and J.J. Scott, the late J.J. Scott, hired me. And my first job there was to spin the religious programs on Sunday morning and to play American Top 40, which used to get shipped in every week on vinyl LPs. And did that for a while, and then somebody, I guess, failed to pay their bill one week, and they put me on the air for half an hour playing records. And after that, JJ and then later Lee Richards gave me an air shift on Saturday and Sunday night. So I was sort of in between Terry Allen's first shift as the weekend warrior and then probably his return in the early 70s, and it was, the fundamental experience of my broadcasting career.
I think Gery London wants to say something to you.
These young kids that we had working at we were all young at one time working at TMA, but Kurt and people like Mark Shipman would do anything and everything that you asked them to. They would bend over backwards.
Uh-oh.
Kurt,
they were eager beavers. Yeah, whatever you needed them to do.
Yeah.
No, I think at one point, truthfully, I would have paid for the privilege of working at the mighty TMA. It really was a great learning experience.
Oh, you didn't pay? Because
no, it's true. They gave me a quarter an hour.
Well, the rest of us had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yes, the great boob, the big boob, has something to say to you, Kirk.
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Terry Allen does.
The only thing I remember about Kirk is that he was so thin. If he turned sideways and stuck his tongue out, he'd look like a zipper. Come on! I used to always say, "Are you still that thin?"
I'm okay. I put a few pounds on in the years since, but I'm still doing okay from that. I almost got fired over the big boob.
Why is that?
And this is a true story. We produced in the early 70s
toilet picture.
an album with photographs of all the jocks inside of it, and Boob got me to take a picture of him reading a newspaper, sitting on the toilet in the men's room.
Yep. Jeez.
Now, he had his pants on and everything, and the lid was down, but people got upset about that photograph, and I remember getting called into the office and asked, who told you to take this picture?
Right.
And I could have ratted him out, but I did not give up the big boob because he just didn't do that.
There we go.
And you know, Kirk, that picture is published it's on the WTMA Memories. It ended up on the Tune Decks for a week.
Yep.
And so is Kurt with those
with an apron
on.
Kurt's got an apron on.
No, he's got heart-shaped drawers on.
Yeah, heart-shaped boxer shorts that I got talked into putting on. And, there are a number of pictures that I think we'd all remove from the Internet.
And that's one of them. I have no desire to see you in heart-shaped shorts.
Forever.
Terry Allen, you wanted to say something to Kirk, didn't you?
That was about a week ago, and I forgot it.
Sorry, I said that.
Kirk, they brought me back.
Yep.
Because they needed someone to bring the ratings back up.
Yep.
For you. And look, Kirk, I want to say it was a pleasure working with you. And puberty is set for you when now?
Yeah, well, I'm happy to say.
Jeez.
Kurt, how old are you? 40 what?
After all these years, I'm happy to say that I am the only person on the radio station with a voice almost as high as Bill Walsh is doing the weather.
Kirk, what are you doing now?
I'm actually the news director of the ABC television station in New Haven, Connecticut.
Well, send money.
Exactly.
Kirk, great to talk to you, my friend. My best to your family, and hope all is well. And thanks so much for sharing your memories with us.
Thanks very much, gang.
Thanks. You got a real job.
Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. All right, we're going to go to Steve real quick in North Charleston. Steve, you've got a story you wanted to relate to us. Hello, Steve.
Steve, are you there?
Wake up, Steve. Oh, Steve.
Talking to Cleve.
Oh, Cleve. I'm sorry. Hey, Cleve. Go ahead,
Bill
my friend.
Sharpe.
Yes, sir.
Came you back when you was about 18.
Uh-huh.
On Loughton Road, I picked you up in my hunting Jeep
Yes, sir.
and carried you over to the railroad track where the fake airplane crash was. And do you remember that?
No, sir, but fill me in. No, sir. Cleve, I don't remember, but I hear the
I
dog.
remember it.
Why did I want to go to the
Because
fake?
you was young.
Yes, sir.
And you was rushing to try to make a report on the plane crash
Yes, sir.
for the newspaper.
Uh-huh.
And you climbed on my Jeep. You was about a mile from where it was at.
Right. Well, thank you for the ride, Cleve.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I don't remember that. How old was I?
About 18.
I was a young thing back
You
then.
was. And now I'm 86. That's been a long time ago.
That was a few years ago. Well, I hope
Bill.
I hope you're still doing well, Cleve.
Well, I'm under the weather, but I'm doing okay for my age.
Well, you take care, and thanks so much.
That will click in your mind one day.
Well,
That's one of your assignments.
It may, and I appreciate your
nothing clicks in that mind.
Not anymore. No.
Bill, I was thinking we're talking
Cleve,
about.
thank you for calling in.